I like the Bengals over the Steelers. Joe Burrow, I think, wants to finish the season in style. He's been playing balls out. I think he gets the win. Falcons, -7.5 against the Panthers. We got the NFC South battle still going on. I'm also taking the Bucs. Both of those teams trying to fight it out to win that division. I like the Bills to beat the Pats because I think the Pats are going to intentionally lose, even though the Bills have nothing to play for. I like the Lions in the game that is actually huge against the Vikings. They'll either be the 1 or they'll be the 5, depending on what happens in that game. So that is monstrous. And then I think that is all the bets that I am playing, Kelly.
So, Clay, I teased the Steelers, the Patriots, and then earlier in the week with the Vikings. I know everybody loves the Lions here. I don't blame them, right? Sam Darnold, 14-2 with the Vikings. That is just absolutely insane. I mean, look what his history with the Jets and the Panthers was, and to see him go in there into Minneapolis year 1 and be able to crush. Lions covered 8 straight in this series. And I don't like betting against Dan Campbell, but I thought, you know what? Here we have a divisional game, Sunday Night Football. I think it's going to be within a touchdown. So I did tease Minnesota now at +3. They are not available to do so. The reality is this week is tough, Clay. It is very, very tough. Trying to handicap Week 18, where there's all these different set of variables with guys sitting out. Teams have already clinched the playoff berth. Seedings are locked up, so forth. Everybody says, oh, these games mean more. Well, these games mean a lot to guys who are looking to get contract extensions, looking to hit those incentive bonuses. Go on X. There's all sorts of spreadsheets floating around, some conflicting information, but most of it is pretty accurate in regards to the guys who need to hit Mike Evans, right? That's going to be a very popular bet. And Baker Mayfield has went out and said, I want to get Mike Evans that extra $1 million. So keep an eye out here. It is going to be really tough sledding to try to navigate. But I did end up making a wager on the Denver Broncos. It's now up to 10.5. So it's a little late to be joining this team. And look, here's the reality. The Broncos, nobody thought. I know some people that took their over 5.5, and that's fine. But nobody thought this team was going to make the playoffs. Here's a Kansas City team that is absolutely crushed on the road, especially as an underdog since 2016. I don't think there's any motivation here outside of a bunch of backups going into Kansas City and, Carson Wentz wanting to somehow show that he has some semblance of something left to play for. At 10.5, though, I think it's a little too great. Let's see if some money doesn't come in on the other side. And that's really about it, Clay.